Hi guys, Coach Jen here, and today we are going to be working on our green badge, and that's the badge that immediately follows the gray and one before the silver. So we are going to be starting with our baton technique. The first element are horizontal split fingers in the right hand. We're going to be starting as typical with our baton straight out from our shoulder, thumb to ball, and we do one horizontal figure 8 and then 2 sets of split fingers. Down, up, down, up, down, up, and out. So you want that to be center body on your down, up, right over your head, down between your hips, up straight over your head, down, up, and out. Horizontal split fingers in the left hand, exactly the same, but we're starting with a horizontal figure 8 in the left hand. Up, down, 2 fingers up over the head, 2 fingers down, 2 fingers up, 2 fingers down, and straight out again from the shoulder, okay? So do this in front of a mirror to make sure that your baton is staying completely flat. The next move is horizontal 8 fingers in the right hand. Starting with the baton straight out from your shoulder, another horizontal figure 8, down, up, 8 fingers, and then bring it straight up back in front of the shoulders. So those 8 fingers should be right around where your hip bones are. Down, up, 8 fingers, and out. Horizontal 8 fingers in the left hand. Up, down, up straight over your head, and then bring it down back straight out from your shoulder. Okay, so again, you would have noted that the baton is straight over my head, and don't try to do it with your arms straight. That's really difficult and not actually technically correct. You want to go up, down, straight over your head, just like one of those propellers on a beanie hat. The next element is a forward double elbow roll. We're starting with baton in our right hand, perpendicular to the floor, and of course thumb to ball. Big flourish, double elbow roll, catch under the right elbow with the left hand, pass it up over your head, and bring it back out to the starting position. Okay, so one more time. Big flourish, slide the baton not to the rubber, but to close to the end of the baton. Whoops. Double elbow roll, pass it straight over your head, and out it comes. The next element is a double elbow roll from the left hand. And for this, you're going to actually be facing the back. So we're facing the back, big flourish, double elbow roll, catch it under your left arm with your right hand, way up over your head, and then out to your starting position. When you're doing your double elbow roll, especially at the back, make sure that you have your elbows straight in front of you, not out to the side. It makes it a little bit easier. The next element, element number 7, is a right hand vertical thumb flip, catch right hand on back. And this is something we often call a half spinner. So we're going to do, and this is just a flourish, not a whip, just a flourish. Big flourish. Step forward with your left toe. I'll just move back a bit so you can see. You're going to be tossing the baton right in front of your belly button, right where your belly button is, doing a pivot turn and catching it in the same hand on your back, and put your weight forward onto the right foot. Okay, so big flourish, feet start together, big flourish, step, catch. Okay, you want to be catching it ideally completely in the middle of your back. So one more time, big flourish, step, catch. The next element is a thumb toss, catch, backhand. So same thing, no whip on this. We're going to do a big flourish. We're going to toss it again right in front of our belly button. And this time we're going to be going up on our toes and just turning to the left side and catching it backhand. Okay, so we've got our big flourish, turn and catch it backhand, and then bring it all the way back out. It doesn't specify how your feet are particularly turning, but up on the ball of your feet is the best bet. So again, and these are flips, so they're one revolution. Big flourish, toss, catch, and out. The last two tricks are blind catches. And we're starting with the right hand, and we're going to be catching it in our left hand blind. And we first do a reverse figure 8 starting at the outside. Outside, inside, bend your arm and toss the baton, and you're going to be tossing it right behind your right shoulder, catch on your left shoulder, bring it out, keep it a circular way the baton is moving, pass it behind your back, and bring it out. So again, outside, inside, bend, catch, behind your back, and out. And the last trick is a blind from the left hand. We are facing the back again, and we're going outside, inside. You're going to bring your left arm in and release it right at your left shoulder. Outside, inside, toss, catch, behind your back, and out. So I want you to note that after you catch it, don't just go like this. Follow along in a circular way and bring it out. Okay. So now, let's review all of the tricks of the green badge. Horizontal split fingers, right hand. Ready? Begin. Down, up, 2 down, 2 up, 2 down, 2 up, and out. Horizontal split fingers in the left hand. Begin. Up, down, down, up, down, and out, straight from the shoulder. Horizontal 8 fingers, right hand. Ready? Begin. Down, down over your hip bones, and up. Horizontal 8 fingers, left hand. Ready? Begin. Up, under, up, and straight out from the shoulder. Double elbow roll, right hand. Ready? Begin. Flourish, double elbow roll, pass up, and out. Double elbow roll, left hand. Ready? Begin. Flourish, double elbow roll, pass up, and out. Thumb toss, thumb flip from the right hand, turning and catching it on your back. Ready? Begin. Big flourish, step, and catch, transferring your weight onto your right foot. Thumb toss, catch backhand in your right hand. Ready? Begin. Big flourish up on your toes, turn, and out it comes. Blind catch from right hand to left hand. Ready? Begin. Back, front, toss, catch, bring it around, and out. And blind catch from the left hand to the right hand. Ready? Begin. Back, front, toss, pass it out, and out. And those are the 10 elements, baton elements for the green badge. Now let's move on to the body technique. Now we're going to be moving on to the body technique portion of the green badge. And the first element is an arabesque left and right. And the first one is an arabesque left. So we're going to be starting with our feet in ballet first. We're facing wall 8. And for this element, we're going to be starting with our left leg going back into a left arabesque. So we're going to be stepping onto our right leg. The reason I'm bringing this up is whichever foot you're stepping onto, that's the arm that's going to be in front. So for our arabesque left, we need to step onto our right leg. So our right arm is in front and our left arm is out to the, our right arm is in front of us, our left arm is facing the wall. Feet are in ballet first. Arabesque left, we're stepping onto our right foot and kicking back gently our left leg and then setting it down. Half leg ready, begin. Step, lift, and set down. Arabesque right. Our feet are again in ballet first. We're stepping with our left foot, so we know our left arm is going to be out in front of us, and our right arm is in behind. Arabesque right. Step onto your left foot. Right leg goes up and sets gently down. Okay, we'll try that one more time. Step, kick, set. The next element is paddle turns. And we're going to be starting with our feet in jazz first. When you're doing a paddle turn to the left, you're stepping out with the left foot, and basically the right toe is just popping in behind. So it's going to look like this with the feet. Step, back, 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 set. Okay, so it's just almost like a little galloping step like that you start with a step with the left. We're going to be starting with our feet in jazz first. Our arm is here. As we step out with the left foot, the left arm comes up on a 45-degree angle and the right arm goes down in a 45-degree angle. And the element looks like this. Step, 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 close, and bring your arms down. Keep your foot in a stud position behind, turned out. Paddle turns to the right. Same thing, we're going to be stepping out with the right foot. The right arm's going to go up and the left arm's going to go down. Ready, begin. Step, 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 and turn and bring the arms down. The next element are drag steps to the right and left. When we're going to the right, which is the first way, we're going to be starting in a basic plie with the left foot forward. So the left foot is completely on the floor with turnout and the right foot is studded behind. For our drag step right, we're going to be taking a big lunge step out to the right side and then closing. Drag, close. So we start and finish in exactly the same way. Try that again. So we're in a left foot forward plie and keeping our posture, drag, close. Make sure that when you're taking that step that you're stepping with your foot turned out. Going a drag step to the left, we're starting in a right foot forward plie, so the right foot is completely on the ground and the left leg is behind with the heel raised. And we're taking a big step out to the left. Drag, close. Okay? The reason it's called a drag step, just to make sure everybody's doing this, is that the toe has to be dragging along the floor. So it's drag, close, okay? What we don't want to see is like, it's not a leap, it's an actual drag across the floor. So that one's pretty easy. So now we're going to be moving on to our pas de bourrées. And you're probably thinking, another pas de bourrée? Yep. Pas de bourrées basically indicate a foot movement with 3 separate steps, up, up, down, okay? So we're going to be starting with our feet with the right foot out in a tendu. And we're going to be bringing the right foot behind our left foot, behind, front, okay? So the right foot comes in behind and the left foot just lifts up and goes in front, behind, front, okay? After you've taken the step with your left foot in front, you're going to be stepping out to the right, to your right side into a plie. So it's like this, behind, front, plie. And it's a fairly big step and the feet are in parallel position, okay? So they're not turned out, they're just completely in parallel. Okay, so let's just do that again. Ready? And up, up, down. Okay, so here we are in our plie with our right foot in front. We're going to bring the left foot in behind our right foot, behind, step. Okay, so again, we're in our right leg forward plie, behind, step, then we're going to take a big step out to the left side and go into a plie that way. Okay, so we're in our plie to the right, behind, step, plie. Okay, so I'm going to do it facing this way so you can follow along. And behind, step, plie, behind, step, plie. Okay, so now what about your arms? Your arms are going to be staying in a cross position on the behind step. When you go to the right, the left arm's going to be in front of your body, completely facing the way that your body is facing, and your right arm is behind, facing the back wall. So the left arm's in front of you, and the right arm's facing the back wall. So it is up, up, down. Okay? When we go back the other way, it's up, up, and down. So the left arm is in front of you, and the right arm is at the front. Okay, so repeating that whole thing, we have behind, step, down, behind, step, down. And there we go. Element number 5 are back kicks left and right. And these are exceptionally similar to our arabesques. I don't honestly know why they're included in this badge, but They are, so let's go. We're going to be facing the wall 8 again. This time your feet are in jazz first, and instead of worrying about which arms are together, both the arms are simply out to the side. Okay? We're going to be doing a back kick left. So this time, as opposed to the arabesques, we're stepping back with our right foot, kicking our back leg, and then setting it down. Okay? You can lose a little more oomph on the kick, but they still want to see control on the way down. Won't let your foot splat. Okay? So we're here in jazz first, step, kick, down. Okay? Make sure that you're keeping your posture. Back kick right. We're going to be stepping back with our left foot, step, kick, down. Okay? So one more time, and I'm getting a little bit too much body movement in my upper body, but don't you. Back, kick, down. There's no minimum height for the kick. You just have to make sure that you're keeping your leg completely straight and touching it down without. The final element of the green badge are floor rolls to the right and the left. So we're going to start by doing a floor roll to the right. And when we're doing that, we're starting with our feet in ballet first. Our arms are out in jazz second. When we're going to the right, we know we have to sit down on our left knee. Okay? In very slow motion, we're putting down our left knee. Reach down with your right hand. Okay? You're going down onto the floor. Bring your left hand behind you. Lead with the left leg. Okay? You're going to be splitting your legs with stretched knees and stretched feet. When you finish the roll, you're going to have your right leg in front of your left leg, which is down on the floor. And then the momentum from the roll and your fantastic abs are going to be having you stand up, and you wind up with your right leg forward and your left foot in a back tendu with the arms straight out. Okay, so when we put that all together, it is like this. Down, roll, and up. Keep your posture the whole time. Okay, then we're going to be doing a floor roll to the left. Start with your feet in ballet first. Arms are out. And when we're going to the left, we know that we have to put the right knee down. Okay, so we're going to be putting our right knee down and putting our left hand down. Sit down on the left hip. We're going to be putting the other hand on the ground as well. Both legs go over, leading with the right leg. And you wind up in a sitting position with the left leg forward and the right leg bent out in front. Make sure you're keeping your posture. And again, the momentum is going to continue to have you stand up so that the left foot is going to be in front, the right foot's back in tendu, and the arms are out. So when we put it all together, okay, remember we're moving the left leg down, roll, and up. And that's all of the elements of your green badge.